According to UNICEF, 1 in every 5 of the world's out-of-school children is in Nigeria. 10.5 million children in Nigeria do not attend schools, but with the introduction of free education and feeding in many of the nation's public schools, the quality of education has always been questioned. From ramshackle buildings to teachers without necessary qualifications, pupils who go to public schools appear to be better than their peers who are not in school because they are sheltered in buildings and not exposed to dangers within the streets.
My name is Owadipo Trinity. I am 8 years old. I want to be a doctor.
My name is Chukwusa. I am 12 years old. I think I want to be in education. I want to be an engineer.
My name is Ismail. I am 12 years old. I am a
Certain people are trying to change that narrative to ensure that children who manage to get into public schools get the best quality of education. Aramide Akintimehin is one of them, a graduate from one of the top universities in Nigeria. I asked her why she's working in this public school in Songwater.
When I was at 300 level, I heard about how 33,000 Kaduna teachers were asked to write a basic level 4 competency test. And it was much more painful that 21,780 of those teachers actually failed the test woefully. And for me, I'm just like, okay, so if the teachers are failing basic level 4 tests, what are they communicating to the kids in the classroom? And for me, I took up the challenge upon myself that one step at a time, I'm going to try to repair the broken system that Nigerian education has. And for me, at that point, I met with the Teach for Nigeria application and I applied. And every single day, I begin to see reasons why I should still remain in this sector. I mean, recently, the out-of-school children just increased from 10.5 million children to 13.2 million. And, it's really heartbreaking because I know how education has impacted my life. And I don't think it should be an option for other children. So this is why I chose to tread this path. This is why I continue treading this path. Because I believe that with me and then other people joining hands together, I believe that we can repair the broken education system in Nigeria.
In the 2020 budget, President Buhari allocated 112 million of the 48 billion naira for the universal basic education. How much of that would make a difference to the schools in Nigeria?
That we met in the classroom actually picking things. I remember one Friday in my classroom, so when I resumed to my placement school, I didn't like the way the dictation was carried out. So I decided to introduce crossword puzzle to my kids. And this was so that I could make them think and to test their knowledge of words. And I did it Friday after Friday. And my introduced saw the impact of that. And then the next Friday, she wanted me to do a crossword puzzle for Yoruba dictation.
At a very young age, many of the students have been told that they will become the leaders of tomorrow. But in a fast-changing, technological-driven world, where many young people do not want to be teachers, and without the help of people like Aramide, how will these students become those kind of leaders? My name is Moshope, reporting on the state of primary education in Nigeria.